Well, this really was an eyesore. It was an underdeveloped area, an underutilized area, and it's undergone a total transformation. Now it's a thing of beauty. It's a place to gather. It's a gateway to Mason City, and it's truly a garden.
If you're excited about what you see here today, say I am.
I am!
Hi, my name is Serge Beaulieu of the artist collective High by Costa. I've been an artist my entire life. About 10 years ago, after being a professional designer, I went back to my roots as an artist and sculptor, and we started creating large-scale outdoor sculptures. We were approached a little over a year ago by the city of Mason City to propose a concept for the new Riverwalk. And we understood the history and the heritage of Mason City. Frank Lloyd Wright, an icon of architecture and creativity. So that was an easy sell on, and the history with Meredith Wilson and the Music Man was also something that inspired us to create the artwork. We looked at it as creating a series of sound waves that were interlocking each other. So from a distance, you see this wave movement that represents sound. Additionally, they almost are reminiscent of a chime, the way they're long and cylindrical, or a pipe organ. We incorporated the angles and the patterns from that as the major source of inspiration for the cutaway details. The really unique thing about this artwork is that it's not a singular object. This is 20 individual sculptures that form an entire immersive environment. This is the largest permanent artwork that we've actually done in terms of footprint, the number of lights that we use them, and the number of individual objects. We wanted something that was immersive. Lighting was an integral part of it. The artwork completely transforms, so you'll get a different experience in the day than you will at night. You can experience from all 360 degrees, and you can actually walk inside of it and be amongst it.
For the Riverwalk project, we initially engaged with the city probably back in 2019 when it was just kind of a sparking of idea. We identified the area just south of the mall. We just really worked with the city, various community members, also some other design consultants to really just optimize and maximize the site as much as we possibly could, kind of get the most bang for their buck in that small area to really make it a place for the community.
The partners involved with the Riverwalk really have been what made it as beautiful as you see it. We were able to find a perfect mix of the beauty of the landscaping, the amenities like playground. The pinnacle of that is the artwork in Harmony and Light, and the fact that that really embraces the history of Mason City, but also brings a unique perspective.
The Riverwalk is not just a park. It is a living installation.
I think that is also going to be something that where people walk in and just think, oh my gosh, this is in Mason City. These are big city attractions in rural Iowa, and I think that is what's going to set Mason City apart. The monumental scale of it is what makes this such a place-making moment, and really Mason City has the Harmony and Light sculpture. It is our kind of artistic stamp.
I feel like for people who are up here is that the city and the community really cares about bringing art to the community. It also creates a point of pride. Additionally, we really want people to see this and be inspired. Inspire future generations of artists, knowing that art is an important part of society.
Growing up in Mason City, I always knew about our heritage, Frank Lloyd Wright, Music Man, but as a young adult, I didn't know what was here for me as an artist. And now, seeing the growth and seeing the vision that Mason City has, I could not be more proud of where we're headed.
Well, this is a first phase. We have 20 miles of trails in Mason City, 600 acres of parkland, but we want to make sure that this connects with all of our other trails to the east, to the west, the north and the south, and in connecting the entire community will be the next phase. But that's just part of it. The rest of it will be a spectacular new hotel and conference center downtown, a refurnished and turnaround Southbridge Mall, the multi-purpose arena, Music Man Square, historic Park Inn. It'll be a shot in the arm to all of those things. I believe that private investment often follows public investment, and with this public investment, we're seeing that already.
I really want people to experience the Riverwalk and see the key elements of it, to see the nature side, to see Willow Creek, to see this waterway welcoming that nature right into an urban section of our downtown that's heavily developed. It really is meant to be a place for people to explore, to enjoy, and it'll be truly something unique for every person who comes and experiences it.